Alright, today we're gonna play some Odinfall. I'm gonna make a classic run, nothing fancy, just Act 1, and I'm gonna beat Fenrir, and that's about it. I might beat Scatty as well. I'll have to think about it during the run. I'm gonna pick Leafy. Leafy? Leafy? What was Leafy? Leafy? Leafy. I'll find a pronunciation guide for that name. With the Frostwalker skin, because I think that's his best skin. Like, look at this little fur coat. It's like really nice looking, I think. In terms of skill tree, I'm gonna pick the same skill tree as I always pick with Leafy, which is 1 point to start up the skill tree. Patient pickups really doesn't matter much. What matters is hyper heal. Full everything on hyper heal. It gives you 3 seconds of damage invulnerability when you pick an HP pickup. That's insane. Every time you pick some HP up, 3 seconds of no damage at all. That's like the best thing you can pick. Then I get 3 points in health veteran, because, well, whenever I use a hatch, it's gonna give me back 3 points. It lets me be like more, let's say, audacious, bold with my level exits. When I'm in danger, I can just rush towards the exit, take like 2 or 3 points of damage, and still get them back as soon as I'm inside of the door. I'll then take recovery. It's another healing perk. Whenever you get hit, you have a 3-second timer. Don't get hit for 3 seconds, and you get 1 HP back. Really, really useful against low damaging enemies, of course, because like if you get hit for 1 and then you use the invulnerability because you got like a health pack, all of a sudden you become basically invincible and you get all your health back every single time as long as you play aggressively. Finally, we're gonna grab longer melee invulnerability because we fucking... well, I have a hard time handling roly-polies sometimes. Same goes with, like, wolves, mainly. So I'm just gonna grab that so that I can, you know, just not die all the time. Anyways, that's it for the skill tree. Let's just boot up the Land of the Wolf and go say hello to Fenrir. We're gonna put the good boy down once and for all, and then we're gonna do it again. I am going to start with Bandit Canyon. It's like the easier start in Act 1. Bandit Canyon has like less enemies. It's also more open, so you get like... yep. It's more open, so you don't have to worry as much about getting overcrowded, which is something that happens all the time in Squeaky Sewers. On the other hand, Squeaky Sewer is harder, but you get a red door at the very beginning of the level, which is pretty cool. As you can see, I picked up a laser pistol. Why? Because in this level, you can see it right now, it is possible to pierce a lot of enemies with this on this first level. That is, of course, a thing that's pretty cool because that makes me able to kill a lot of enemies, but also save a bunch of ammo. I'm gonna switch from the wrench to the spear, because the spear not only deals more damage, but it also shoots a little further than most melee weapons, especially at this stage of the game. 14 damage in a single burst is really cool at this point. And you also get, again, better range on the weapon. This range will let me cheese a bunch of enemies by like hitting them behind a wall. That's like a pretty good strat when you don't have like the weapons or like the skills or whatever, when you don't have something that you need. It also lets me do this little funny thing. Oh no, it's not a missile one, but like with... oh yeah, it is a missile turret sort of thing. I forgot what's the name of this big yellow enemy. But basically with these big yellow houses, you can just take the spear and stay away from them and make all the missiles explode in one. Alright, what's in the store today? I'm not gonna go on a long run, so I don't really care about health right now, and the Stampede perks can actually be a hindrance. So I think with 390, I am just straight up gonna grab nothing so far. I don't care much for choke barrels, I don't need a scope right now, and I already have a health syringe, so I don't really need anything, and I can't grab this. I would have grabbed this if I had the money. The grenade launcher is already a pretty good gun if you know how to mod it. Usually what you want to do with any, like, arching explosive weapon is mod it with bounce mods and homing mods, so that it just bounces on top of your enemy multiple times every time you shoot. It's pretty cool. Do I want to beat Scatty? I think I am gonna go ahead and get to Sand City first. I'm hesitating big time now. Because if I pick Sand City and then Cold Cave, I'm gonna have to go and grab one of these levels. And I'm afraid that the Thimble Winter is gonna reach all the way up here. It's a possibility. You know what? I'm gonna be daring. I'm gonna go to Sand City first, and then to the Cold Cave, because right now I have some good guns, but nowhere close enough to what you need to beat Cold Cave and Scatty. So I'm just gonna grab some better loot from here. It's also gonna let me go through the Cannibal Sewers, which, like, more loot is always better. Ooh, burst gun. I don't know if I want that more than the pistol I have right now. No, the pistol I have right now is way better. As you can see, again, that piercing ability is really a big boost. Yep, nothing else. Let's grab the energy. Using the dash a lot is really what's gonna get you through most encounters. With zombies, though, dashing doesn't serve much of a purpose. It's really about just standing your ground. Oh shit, I didn't kill him. And as well, another strat that's pretty cool to use is snipers. Once you see the red laser, just shoot in the direction of the red laser, and you're probably gonna kill the sniper. There we go. More energy, always good. What? How did I... What? I didn't see this small zombie. I bet you guys did, but I didn't. Alright. Blind shooting is always a good strat. Once you know where an enemy is, just keep in mind where it is and keep shooting in that direction. That's how you kill most of the long-reaching enemies. That's like the legendary roly-polies. Not the legendary ones, actually. The elite roly-polies. And that's how you handle the snipers as well. I think one of the hardest enemy of the entire game is actually, talking about snipers, the legendary sniper. Its ability to shoot 3 enormous projectiles is like... Well, it's really hard to avoid, one, and it's also a lot of damage, and they're very tanky as well. Okay, just... No, I'm not gonna switch to my gun. This, using a melee weapon on, like, legendary zombies is pretty cool as well, because it keeps them in check. Again, zombies aren't really hard as long as you know where to keep your ground, how to keep your ground, how to push them back with melee weapons usually. Melee weapons are, like, really, really good in this game. If you're not using melee weapons, you're pretty much, like, handicapping yourself. Fire on the spear or the javelin? On the spear. Because I'm going to use the spear more than the javelin right now, and the javelin will just deal damage on its own. It doesn't need a spear. If it was an explosive rune, it's always better to put your explosive rune on your most damaging weapons. Exceptions for, like, melee weapons again, because, like, it's gonna make your melee weapon consume explosive ammo. Alright, what do we got? Oh, we have a burst. Alright, so burst mods, as usual, they're the best mod to add to a melee weapon. Here it makes it shoot 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. What else do we have? And a triple chamber. and reflecting shield. I think I could get both the reflecting shield and the triple chamber, or I could invest in a nail shotgun and try to get homing and acid rune. I am going to go through the Thimble Winter at some point anyway, so I think I'm just gonna grab. Yeah, I'm gonna be crazy. I'm gonna grab the nail gun and the reflecting shield. No, not enough money for the reflecting shield. It's okay. I didn't really need it that much anyways. Alright. Now this goes up. And I'm going to start maxing out the runes by going and breaking some ice prisons? Is it ice prisons or ice chests? I forgot. Well, these big ice blocks will give me... Hold on a minute. Okay, I gotta focus for that one. It's gonna give me runes. Rune mods are like mods that have specific powers. They usually don't have drawbacks. Usually. Well, that's an example of one that has a drawback. But... But the drawback of the compressor... Is it the compressor? I forgot how it's called exactly. I always call it the compressor because that's what it does, basically. It, like, lets you shoot twice, but twice as slow. Right... Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use the compressor. But I'm not just gonna use the compressor. I'm gonna start by adding a burst. And then the compressor, which is going to give me 16 projectiles in a burst of 6, which, look at this magnificent field of nails. I just need, like, a homing or an acid rune now, and this is a gun that can be taken all the way to the end of the game. Alright, so now we get the Cold Cave with another potential rune. By the way, the compressor or overloader, there we go, that's the real name of the thing. The overloader is qualified as a rune mod. You can usually not get it anywhere else but an ice prison. I've seen it in shops like once or twice. It's like extremely rare, but just as rare as other rune mods. The real utility of having that overloader is just ammo efficiency. It's gonna let me shoot twice as more before I run out. Oh my god, look at this. They just keep walking in them. I'd really like to get a homing though, because like, look at all of these nails. Just imagine what it would do if all of the nails were just focusing on like one enemy. Alright, not very good guns. The AK is pretty good. But like the Kalash, so it's pretty good because it's got like the bullets that deal 3 damage and it shoots pretty fast. It's just that it will consume ammo at a pretty accelerated rate. It's an upgraded version of the basic. Is it a submachine gun or a machine gun? I forgot how it's called, but like the basic automatic pistol, basically. It's not an automatic pistol, it quite vies as a rifle, but anyways. Ice rune, not at all what I want, but nothing. I really don't want an ice rune right now. It's not gonna bode well with this. Why? Because I want enemies to keep moving. If they move, they're gonna walk in my nails. These guys didn't want to move. But anyways, if I put an ice rune, they're gonna be stuck. They're not gonna move. And then they're not gonna walk into my nails, and it's gonna flip up my entire build. Well, it's not gonna fuck up my entire build, but like, it is gonna like, it's not gonna be good. Okay, let's see what's the special enemy. Alright, there we go. Here, you'll notice I do not have an explosive weapon. I do not have Britta's ability, so we're gonna do a little experimental technique that works. That works pretty consistently. Just you have to have some form of invulnerability or like an enemy that breaks blocks exactly like him. Perfect. The fact that his bullets break blocks is linked to the new update, the new patch that does that. Right? So what we want to do is bring him all the way up here to break the things, the little walls instead of us. Right, come on. Shoot, 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 shoot. Right, let's do some very skillful avoiding. Alright, one more. Two more to go. Come on, go ahead. If he's far enough, it's actually quite easy to see the bullets coming and avoid them. Okay, fine. So now we can kill him. Just run around him, shoot him, use a melee weapon to break his projectiles and everything. It works like a charm. Ooh, the triple popper. I am considering getting the triple popper. But at the same time, I think the build I have right now is not going to work really well on the triple popper. Every popper weapon is good. Like, the basic popper is actually one of the best starting weapons. It's arguably even the best 1-star weapon. Tier 1 getting a popper is insane. It deals 2 damage at an extremely fast fire rate. It shoots pretty far, further than the laser pistol or the plasma pistol. I forgot how it's called. No, it's not the plasma pistol. It's not the laser pistol. It's the ion pistol, I think. The orange pistol that kind of looks like a goofy cartoon pistol, basically. The one that shoots super fast and that shoots green lasers. This one deals 6 damage, and that's pretty insane. But generally the popper shoots way further, so it's like way more easy to use it. It's also got great ammo economy. You like spend 1 bullet to shoot 2 projectiles, and then you get the ooh, the railgun. Ooh, I'm considering the railgun big time. Yeah. I mean, I kind of want to go with like a goofy build with the nail shotgun, because nails is one of the guns I really like. I enjoy seeing the nails going towards enemies. But I'm not sure right now, because like the railgun is way better. It's in a league of its own. Fairies have been nerfed. They don't fly anymore. They used to fly all around. It was a kind of a pain. I'm glad that they changed that. Okay, so Great Axe is an immediate pick. Yes, I have an ancient giant spoon, but the spoon deals way less damage and it takes way longer to reload. The cooldown is way bigger, so there's really no point to pick the giant spoon. I'm then gonna pick burst, fire, and health in this order, because that's the order of most to least important mods, so that I can change them easier. I don't really care about the health, so I'm gonna remove it first. Same goes for this. I'm gonna do this and that, and let's check out how fast that shoots. Oh goddamn, that is a monster. I'm gonna destroy Scatty with this. And thanks to this weapon, I wouldn't have picked the railgun if I didn't have the Great Axe. That's why I was hesitating. The railgun is really good, but you don't have to use it all the time. You have to select. Okay. Again. I got... Well, actually my partner came in and we hung out, and now I'm back home and I slapped myself up a small cheese and bread sandwich. It's not even a sandwich, let's be honest. I just toasted some bread, got some good cheese. What was I on about? About 2 hours ago. Yeah, the railgun. Don't shoot the railgun too much, or you're gonna end up wasting a lot of ammo. Like most, well, most weapons actually, low hitting weapons you use on smaller enemies, and big weapons you use on larger enemies. I mean, that sounds actually quite obvious now that I say it. But when I started out, I'd use a rocket launcher on small roly-polies, and I'd lose all my ammo just shooting at them like that. Specifically, the railgun uses 8 to shoot, which is quite a lot. So you really don't want to use 8 bolts on just one enemy. God, I love cheese. Alright. I did something in the previous area that you might have noticed. The big roaches, because these are frost roaches, I think, or ice roaches, I forgot how they're called. Anyways, all the roaches, especially the elite roaches, will bury themselves in the walls, and then they're gonna lay 9 eggs. This is important because, like, if you do it right, and specifically if you do it with a melee weapon that has, or like, actually any weapon that has a fire rune, you're gonna be able to, like, create a lot of little fire particles that are going to damage the elite roach. But, like, extra damage is always good. There's nothing I really want in here. Maybe this. How much money do I have? Yeah, this and that. More speed is always good. More energy is pretty much always good. With Moose, especially against Scatty, is gonna, like, save me from a bunch of awkward situations where I'm just gonna be able to pop my super and not take damage for like 5 seconds. Alright. Let's grab the money because we're fucking... Oh. Come back here. Oh, shit. Fuck. There we go. Oh, yeah, it does that. Hold on. Yeah. I wanted to check if the recording was on. I had a moment of doubt. I was like, oh my god. Did I forget to start the recording? That would have been really awkward. Mainly, like, I think the recording would have been ruined because, like, oh my god, 362? That's how much I deal right now? Oh yeah, right, I have the overloader, I think. Yeah, I have an overloader, so it deals, like, twice as much damage. Also, it deals, like, extra damage because it's an explosive weapons and an explosive weapon, singular. And all explosive weapons deal extra damage. You gotta wait when she does that. You want to just dodge at the final moment. There you go, like that. Otherwise, you get hit. And there we go. That's Scatty down. Let's check what good stuff she gives. Okay. No speed coils, unfortunately. I would have loved a speed coil right about now. Oh, I see a cucumber launcher. Do I want a cucumber launcher? Because I have like a homing chip. Because the homing is not going to be of any interest to me in this railgun. Because the most fast shooting weapons do not profit from homing. Like most bolt weapons actually. Some do, not all. Yeah, I'm going to do this, that, and that. So now it's going to look like this. There you go. And every single time I shoot, the projectiles are going to like focus on one enemy. It's going to be great against Fenrir. Alright. And now I'm pretty much forced to like rush towards either Viking Keep or like one of the secondary levels. These are like easier but give lesser loot, of course, and this one is a level 4, so you can get some really great loot there. But to be frank, I already have like all the loot I need. I already have like a pretty good build. The only thing I could wish for is some good cards, which I already have. Some okay cards. Right now, the Thimble Winter is right there, right behind this node. So there's like, how many blocks? I think there's like, okay, that's one node. 1, 2, 3, 4. The odds of the Thimble Winter reaching Fenrir are like 1 in 5. Which is like, okay. I did take my time, but like, I didn't kill myself. Kill myself. Kill the run. Oh my god, what am I saying? There we go. That's the power of the cucumber launcher. I think I'm gonna go in the bunker, because I've got like an explosive weapon already, so I can just go there. That's like the thing with like secret levels. When it's on the first level and there's no legendary enemy, you can't do the cheese I did earlier, where I like used the legendary enemy's ability to break blocks to actually access the thing. Okay, you gotta be real careful of these explosive dogs, but if you do this, like run towards the dog and then go away, you can really just cheese it into killing a lot of enemies for you. Like, look at this, and boom. That's one guy that took a lot of damage. Yeah, look, he just died in like a single swing. The second one died in like 2 swings. That's actually pretty good. Well, no, it didn't do any damage because like I killed him in 3 swings. I thought it would be more efficient. Yeah, right? I thought it would. Because I did see it be like very good a bunch of times before. All of this is like not good at this point of the game. I don't even know. Hold on. 1? Oh yeah, we're in a node that's level 3. I thought I was on a node that's like level 4 for some reason, but I didn't take the Viking skip. So no Viking skip. Yeah, there we go. It did it. It killed the big dog with the small dogs. Yeah, the Viking skip is like usually the only level that's like level 4. Exceptions apply on like World 2 and 3. You gotta be careful because these little things explode. I died a bunch of times way back then, getting just blown up because I was too cocky and like rushed towards the thing. Well, hold on a minute. Oh, that's good bread. Now, the oh, hold on. I have to focus a minute. Yeah, this one. Oh, these ones don't throw missiles? I thought they did. Yeah, they do. But, I completely forgot what I was going to talk about. I had an interesting point to make about something from the game. I don't know why I'm mine anymore. The bread distracted me. Okay. Oh yeah, that's it. With this new patch that came out like a week ago or something, we now have. Ooh, that's good. Hold on. Wait. No, that's not good because I only have 3 slots. And I'm gonna grab this and that. I mean, I can grab more ammo. I'm never gonna like really need it, but yeah, the shopkeepers appear all the time, but it's still like a good thing. Ah, fuck, yeah, 1 in 5, but it was 1 still. It's still a good thing to get it's still a good thing to like get area clears, because area clears give you more money, and more money means more options to buy in the shops. You always get the shop, yes, but you don't always have the money to buy the good stuff. Don't try anything funny with the big balls, the big purple balls. The purple balls will fuck you up. Just they're slow, so you can actually kind of tell where they're gonna be. Right. Yeah, that's the problem of the cucumber launcher. On faster enemies, it's gonna struggle. I'm actually starting to think that I should have kept the railgun instead of going for a meme build with the cucumber launcher. But I mean, if one doesn't do it for the vine, what for? What the fuck was that? Why would I say that? Area clear and money. Yeah, the new update on money mechanics is like way better. The fact that you can just grab it out of the chest instead of waiting for all the coins to fall down and then having to go grab them yourself. It's like, that was annoying. Oh god, yep. And that's where the invulnerability comes in clutch. It's just like, yeah. Don't have to really think about it anymore. It's probably one of the best, if not the best build in the game. Moose with invulnerability, a melee weapon. It's like, yeah. What else? What else? Yeah. I didn't really talk about the cards I grabbed. My thinking is, usually you don't really need the cards that I grabbed for like a normal run. I don't know why I grabbed the cards like I was going to do a long run. Because what you want to do when you do infinite challenge is grab as many speed and health cards as possible ahead of time. Because once you accidentally kill the, like clear out shopkeeper area during the infinite challenges, you're pretty much done. The run is like starting a real death clock, where you're not going to be able to gain any health in the infinite Winter, and you're just gonna end up dying. There I wasn't finding any HP, so I just popped my shield. That's what the shield is for, really. It's like for the moments when you can't find any health packs and you need a health pack to go back into invincibility. So you just... Ooh, there we go. So you just pop a shield for a second and you know you're invincible for enough time that you can find another shield. Oh my god, my game is kind of lagging right now. I don't know why. Maybe it's OBS lagging the game. Alright, I don't really know how to approach this guy, so I'm not gonna approach him. I'm just gonna shoot from away. I gotta emphasize how important it is to, like, blind shoot. That's like the main thing. Once you start thinking in terms of where your enemy is away from your screen instead of putting my crosshair on something that's in front of me, that's when you get a legendary homing rune. By the way, is a homing mod. Is like pretty golden on a build like the one I have. It's actually gonna make it viable enough for a Fenrir. Health. I don't need health. I don't think I saw a single speed coil this entire game. That happens sometimes. You pretty much need speed coils on basically every single build, except like a few ones, but like it's very rare. So you really want like you really want one, but you don't always get one, which kind of sucks. I'm just gonna grab the protecting shield. I don't think I can grab anything else that I really need. Yeah, I'm just grabbing the protective shield, which makes it so that I reflect projectiles with my shield. I think, I'm not sure that the laser cheese still works. There was a thing where, like, with the protective shield, you could just reflect all the projectiles from, like, the super big laser that Fenrir has. There we go, and no, it doesn't work anymore. Alright. Sucks. I wonder if we could have like a weapon, some weapons inspired by the bosses. Like specific boss drops. Oh, I know what it could be. It could be, I'm gonna make it into a post on the Discord. I imagine, like, challenges that give you, like, epic versions of the bosses. Like no, is it mythical, epic? I forgot. Like the super legendaries that you have to beat to get the super weapons with the challenges and the run modifiers. It'd be fun to have like run modifiers that will in result change your the bosses into super bosses. I'd love to have like extremely hard to beat bosses. I feel like with the state of the game right now, it's still... Yeah. Damn. What's up with today? I'm trying to record and like people pestering me. Well, not pestering me. But anyways, I got a call. Oop. Alright. I don't remember what I was saying about Fenrir. Yes, getting like super bosses. Because like, I feel like the bosses in the current version of the game right now are like pretty easy. Especially Odin. Odin's like extra easy. I feel like Fenrir is like fairly hard. Cause like, it is relatively easy. But at the same time, it's also like the first boss of the game, so it's fair that it's like kind of easier than the rest. Oh, also I'm gonna have to show you something. In the second phase, I really struggled with beating Fenrir's circular attack for a while, and I found what you have to do. It's like instead of focusing on the lines like before, you have to focus on it as new lines. Oh my god, I can't explain it until he does the attack. Please, Fenrir, please, let me just do the attack and then I kill you, dude. I'm tired of playing mariachi with you. There we go. Okay, so you see the lines? Well, you fuck it. It's not lines. You just like go in the little tunnels. I don't know how to explain it. Other than that, it's like it creates tunnels instead of lines. There we go. And that's a run done. Killed Fenrir, killed Sketty, all of that in I don't know how much time. I usually have the timer with me. I'm gonna pull up the timer. Yeah, I'm not gonna pull up the timer. Ooh, the Fire Drake. Well, if I was making a long run, if I was doing a long run, I'd love to have gotten that, especially after getting an overloader. The Fire Drake works extremely well with like triple chamber overloader, explosive rune, or like homing. So like I pretty much have like the perfect mods to build it right there. Well, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals alike, because I know some of you do not enjoy the binary. I don't personally. So, I do like feeling represented. Anyways, 800 kills. Yeah. Well, that's alright. That's right. And in 34 minutes. Okay. Well, that was my Odinfall game. Yeah. Hope you liked it. Enjoy. And maybe learn from it, I guess. I don't know. Bye.